A thunderous roar, lightning-fast fists, a young fighter rising from humble beginnings to the pinnacle of boxing glory. This is the legend of Manny Pacquiao. From poverty in the Philippines to global superstardom, Pacquiao's journey is the stuff of fable, the kind of epic career that comes along once in a lifetime. Pacquiao is boxing's only 8-division world champion, a feat no other fighter has ever achieved. He won his first world title at a mere 108 pounds and somehow captured another at 154 pounds, climbing weight classes as easily as he vanquished opponents. Over a 72-fight career, he amassed 62 wins against only 8 losses. He even became the only boxer to hold world titles in 4 different decades, a testament to his longevity and dominance. The numbers are astonishing, but they only begin to tell the story of his greatness. In his prime, Pacquiao's footwork was lightning and his punches came in blinding bursts. He overwhelmed some of the best fighters in the world with relentless offense, earning a reputation as one of the most exciting, ferocious offensive fighters in history. When Pacquiao fought, an entire nation held its breath. In the Philippines, streets emptied and even crime dropped to zero in Metro Manila during his biggest bouts, as everyone tuned in to watch their beloved champion. He could unite a country in pride and jubilation with a single victory. Around the globe, millions more cheered for this once-in-a-generation fighter who carried the hopes of his people into every battle. His list of conquests reads like a Hall of Fame roll call. Marco Antonio Barrera, Eric Morales, Juan Manuel Marquez, Miguel Cotto, Oscar de la Hoya, Ricky Hatton, Timothy Bradley, Keith Thurman, just to name a few. Pacquiao defeated them all, often in spectacular fashion. He delivered a knockout so devastating to Hatton that it left fans awestruck, and he dismantled the great De La Hoya in 2008, an 8th-round TKO that truly transformed Pacquiao into a superstar. Even in his late 30s, he was still making history, becoming the oldest welterweight champion ever at nearly 41 after outdueling Thurman in 2019. Each triumph added a new chapter to an already historic legacy. Yet for all the violence and ferocity he displayed in the ring, Manny remained humble and gracious outside of it. He would flash a warm smile even after brutal battles, and he poured his fame and fortune into charitable work for those in need. A hero in his homeland, he even served as a senator in the Philippines, further cementing his status as a true people's champion. In the hearts of fans, Pacquiao isn't just an athlete. He's an icon of hope and inspiration, a once poor dreamer who never forgot his roots, even as he reached the very top. He has become a living legend, an icon whose name is spoken alongside the greatest boxers of all time. Pacquiao's legacy in the ring is unmatched, built on breathtaking victories, 8 weight classes of domination, and an indomitable spirit that thrilled millions. He has nothing left to prove in the squared circle, and that is what makes the next part of his story so difficult for his fans to accept. Now, with all these accolades and memories written into history, Pacquiao truly has nothing left to prove. His legacy is set in stone. He has achieved more than anyone could have imagined. And yet, the warrior in him still yearns for battle. At 46 years old, more than 3 years into retirement, Manny is eyeing a return to the ring. Reports confirm he will come out of retirement to fight for a world title once again this summer against a man nearly 2 decades his junior. This decision raises uneasy questions. Why are those closest to him, his family, his longtime trainers, his friends, allowing him to step back into the ring when he has nothing left to prove? They, of all people, know what he's already accomplished and what he stands to lose. Pacquiao's wife, Jinky, and even his mother have pleaded with him to retire in the past, especially after seeing him brutally knocked out years ago. They begged him then to hang up the gloves for good, to preserve his health and enjoy what he'd earned. Now, as he prepares for yet another fight, we can't help but wonder, what has changed? Why risk his well-being and hard-won legacy now when he owes nothing more to the sport? Time is an unforgiving opponent. Pacquiao's reflexes have slowed. His last bout in August 2021 showed a legend finally looking mortal. That night, the blistering speed was gone, and the explosive angles that once bewildered his foes had faded. Father Time had caught up, as it eventually does to every fighter. In boxing, such decline can be dangerous. Every additional bout increases the chance of irreversible damage. We've seen too many greats suffer by staying in the ring too long, their bodies and minds paying the price in later years. Even now, experts and fans alike are voicing concern. There's the very real possibility of Pacquiao getting hurt by a younger, fresher opponent if he cannot keep up. The thought of this proud warrior absorbing unnecessary punishment at 46 years old is frightening. The risk to his long-term health far outweighs any potential reward of one more night of glory.
Marquez, how do you play it, guys? You know, you got 3 rounds to go in one of the worst cuts.
Got to go for it.
He's got to fight. I mean, that's...
Got to go for the knockout.
Hey, he just got tagged.
Forget
he
that.
just got tagged. Now, Manny's got to try to end it here, too. Wow, this thing could turn on a dime when Manny gets going.
Wow.
I hate to say it, Diaz will never have it.
No, Diaz is never going to be that kind of fighter. But I mean, the thing is, you know, we wondered whether Manny would be able to rise to the level, but he seems to be one of those.
Down he goes with the left hand.
Fight is over.
Fight's over. Thank you.
Big left hand. It came from not too far away.
About 6 inches.
You just hope Diaz isn't seriously hurt.
That's what I was just getting to, guys. I was getting worried about that because he's fought and taken so much damage.
And he gets off by hitting Oscar.
Now, Oscar De La Hoya looked tight in the opening round.
And he looks tight right now, too. And Manny nails him with the right hand. Oscar just pouring with the jab, not really stepping up into it, not throwing the left hand to the body with any viciousness at all. And look at Manny. Look at the amount of punches he's throwing there.
And the power. Here's a guy that's come up from 106, and he's a legitimate welterweight power puncher here.
The corner of Pacquiao, namely Freddie Roach, saying don't get caught in the corner. Now De La Hoya's caught in the corner. And look at this guy go. Minute 15 seconds ago, and De La Hoya's in trouble.
He can't get off these ropes here.
Oscar De La Hoya. And he nailed him with the right hand. He's all over him right now. Oscar's hurt. Pacquiao pouring the pressure on. Finally, Oscar steps away. Miraculous move on Oscar De La Hoya. As I say that, Pacquiao pours the pressure on him, and this might be the miraculous finish of the career of Oscar De La Hoya. Pacquiao really labeling him and blasting him with left hand, right hand. Don't mess with this guy. And the power shots are right downstairs. And look at Pacquiao battle to the end of the 8th round, trying to stop Oscar De La Hoya in his tracks.
Was really challenged in his last fight.
Oh, Kurt, beautiful shot. Combinations.
Down here in the 1st round.
Freddie Roach predicted the 3rd round. He said it as a joke to annoy Mayweather. He might have been a little too conservative.
And Hutton's in trouble again. Final 10 seconds of round 1, and Hutton's down for the 2nd.